Welcome to the shop. Hope you're having a great day. Alright, you watched the last video. I went ahead and fixed this knife. I actually got it right. Boom, so we're back on track. Everything's good to go. Yeah, man. Here's this one. Everything's locked up real nice. Woo! Yeah, man. I was worried there for a minute. One thing real quick. For all you new knife makers that see this and think the guys that do these videos don't mess up, this is all my mess ups so far. A lot of them I can save and figure out and hopefully fix and make knives out of them. Guys that do videos, they don't show this stuff, but we mess up a lot, just like the new guys and everyone else, man. It's all part of learning how to make knives. So if you don't take anything else away from these videos, make sure you know you're not alone when it comes to messing up. Even after 4 or 5 years, you'll mess up, but I just started folders, so I thought I'd show that. I digress. I want to get on some pocket clips, so yeah. This is my last one. This is the one I kept. It's my left-handed folder, so I kind of like this clip, but I kind of like this design, how it comes down. So I might put the two together. Here's the actual side that I messed up from the last video. So we're gonna cut this up and make a pocket clip out of it. And here's another one I messed up. That's where this whole pile came from. I was looking for good ones to clean up. Anyway, I'm rambling. I'll make sure to put my website up in the cards. It's the first down in the description. I got Amazon links and all that good stuff for all the tools I use. Do me a favor, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, let me know what's going on with your knife making. Alright, ramble over. Let's get to cutting these out. I usually set up 2 cameras for these bandsaw shots, but this is gonna be so small. If I set up another camera, it's not gonna get it. So I'm just gonna have to kind of remember where the camera is and keep it to one shot. What I did is I measured this one with my calipers, so that's where I got the length from. And I kind of took this one off an old knife and made it, and that's where the layouts for the holes and all that will be. Let's get to cutting. I had to put a brand new blade on here because that titanium cutting it, man, it wears it out quick. I'll tell you what, getting the foot switch down here, it's so much nicer. I used to just unplug it and plug it in, but man, having it down here where you can step on it. So I'm gonna go look up what it is to tap 440. I'll meet you at the drill press. So I realized I'm gonna have to clamp these on, but I wanna make sure at least the heads here are right. So I can get that in right and all that. So I'm gonna round this off and kind of get it shaped up to kind of how I want it. I'm not really too worried about here, but I'm gonna get this back part done. Here we go. I just realized most of this is getting milled off, so I don't want to do the whole thing. Here I am trying to do it all, but all right, we got that. I went ahead and drilled these through. Now I clamped it on. It's a number 38. Since I use spiral flute taps, I tested it here, and that's a 440. So if you use spiral flute taps, it's a 38. If you use a regular tap, it's like a 43. So now I'm just clamping it here. I'm gonna drill it through, and then I'm gonna chamfer out the holes and all that, and then we'll tap it. All right, I'll meet you back at the bench. Got them all cut out, drilled out, chamfered out. I haven't got them milled out, but I want to see how they fit up. So let's tap these. I'm just gonna clamp it here. Hey, look, I actually got it right. Usually I put it on like that, so it's all in my way. There's my tap. Yeah, I think I brought these to a 29, and then 3/16, and then made it bigger with a quarter. For some reason, that's just how the bolts fit, or the screws fit, or whatever they're called. Anyway, I'll show you in a second. That's the thing about titanium, it's so gummy. Man, even when you twist back, it feels like it's gonna snap. That's why I don't keep going. Even with these spiral flute taps and the bigger holes, it's like, man. And I got the thing to drill them, but I'm just too scared. There we go. Just like I go back to that first one. It seems like with this titanium, you have to take it all the way out and then redo it. Like the chips don't just break, they get all gummed up in the threads. Because even twisting it out, it's a pain. One down. All right, I'm gonna do the other one off camera. All right, I got this all set up and ready to go. You'll see, I had to show you, I set everything up and set the cameras up and realized I should have done it the other way around. I made this jig right here a long time ago, or not a long time ago, I guess on the last one, and I took a pen and I drew out where I want it. I kind of want it to zip back and then come back down like I showed on that other one, which I don't have right now. I put it back on the knife and took it upstairs. Anyway, you'll see. Let's go on this. Now, I know a lot of guys would probably go into it, but I found with this little mill, and since I use these big carbide bits, it's better to go from the top and pull it down. I took a pen and I drew the line right on the edge. One of these lines, which, these are actually my Amazon links, but you can see that's kind of thick. So if I stay on the outside of that line, I should be good. And then the clamp is where it's gonna come back down and out, so. All right, we're going for it. Go in just a hair. Alright, see, that's what I was talking about in the last video. This was already down, so when I started, it pushed up instead of... Anyway, I digress. That's why I had to lower it. All right, a little bit more, then I'm just gonna go slide straight back to get, it's ripped for her pleasure right now, so we're gonna have to take it and cut a little bit more off. I'm gonna turn it on, I'm gonna touch off and then go back. All right, here we go. Just like that, we're nice and smooth, right on the line. Let me take it apart, flip it over, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. See, I put a line here. This line right here is for the vise. This line right here is just the kind of center between these two, and this top one is to get this top line. Now the thing is, this piece isn't square. This line was square, so I squared everything off of this line. That way I know it's all square when I put it in. The rest doesn't matter, so long as this is square and this is square. Hopefully. I'm sure someone will tell me I'm wrong. Wouldn't be the first time. Yeah, it's just a piece of aluminum tapped. The 440. There's the line I came down, and then I'm gonna come back down like that. So I'm gonna bring that in right here. You know what? I might use a 1/2 inch for this. 1/2 inch. I actually lined these up, these little drawers. I actually got them organized from 1/2 inch down to an 1/8 inch, maybe even a 1/16. I can always go in. Let's do it. Yeah, I thought I saw it moving. I usually take a pair of pliers, I can't speak. We need to go in a little bit thinner. So now is where I'm going to touch off and go back and forth, going in just a hair. The rest I can get, on the grinder, with the small wheel. Oh yeah, see, we got some flex. That's all I wanted. That way when someone puts it in, it'll flex up. There it is, marked and all that. You can see where I marked it here for it to come in. And I just took a pen. What I did is I just took a pen, and put my finger here and just marked a straight line. That way I know where to start. Whew! On this one, I knew how thin I wanted it. But I cut this thin first and then cut this out. I had to put 2 washers behind it because I couldn't get a good grab because it was flexing because it's, as thin as I want it. See, 2 washers. All right, I'll meet you over at the horizontal. We got the small wheel on here. I'm gonna try to get it straightened up and cleaned up and figured out. And then we'll put the Scotch-Brite on and see how that looks. And all right. touch and go. I think I got it though. I'm a poet and don't even know it. Let me scotch bite and see what it looks like. Yeah, at this point it's just touch and go. I'm just trying new things to see how it works. Alright, I'm gonna go put it on and see what it looks like. I think it needs to be taken down more, but man, it's hard to lift up. I might put a little bit of heat on it, lift it up just a little bit so it slides under. We'll see. Alright, I figured I'd share that. I'm just gonna take this off on the other grinder down to there and call it a night. There we go. Well, this is the other one. This is the one I just did. I had to heat it up and bend it up a little bit, and I bent it too far up. I had to bend it back down. You can see, hopefully you can see, it's just a little bit off the lock bar and all that. There's just a teeny gap. This one that I did off camera came out perfect. Now, if you've been following along, this is the one I messed up the side and all that. The pocket clip came out perfect. This one's been perfect the whole way, now the pocket clip's messed up. Well, I fixed it, but here, check them out. See, this is the one that's messed up, or I messed up, and it goes on good, but it took a lot to get it that way. You can see I had to burn it and all that, but boom, it's perfect. This one, I didn't have to burn it, touch it, nothing, and it just slides right on. Boom. It makes a nice click when you pull it out, listen. So leave me some comments, let me know what you're doing with your knife making or what's going on with your life, if you've given up knife making or if you're just at the starting line and think it's impossible, because I'll tell you, if you stick with it, the sky's the limit. I said this on another post, I think it was on Facebook or Instagram. Someone was asking about, oh, I can't make knives and blah, blah, blah. I said the difference between a good knife maker and a bad knife maker, the good knife maker has just stuck with it and kept going and had a whole bunch of fails and made it through, and now they're better. The bad knife maker just calls himself a hobbyist and is happy to do what they want to do, and they don't want to get better. But, whatever makes you happy. If you want to be a hobbyist and it makes you happy, be a hobbyist. Just don't call yourself a bad knife maker. Just call yourself a knife maker that's, I don't know. Anyway, once again, I'm rambling. Woo, man. All I got left on this is bevels and the logos, and we're done. So I'm going to start on the bevels right after this intro. So make sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell, all that good stuff we tell you. I'll put my website up in the cards. It's the first down in the description, along with Amazon links, all the tools I use, all that stuff. On my website, I got shirts like this. I think I got 3 or 4 knives and all that stuff, but let's see, I'll put Knife Making 101 right here, the rest of the vlogs right here, subscribers right here, and my website's right there. Hope you all are having a great day, and as always, take it easy.